The Georgia Bulldogs is red hot. They just got another commitment. I broke the other one earlier on the channel. We're going to talk Joakim Gouda, a 4-star, who's the number 2 linebacker in the country according to Rivals. Let's talk about it in the latest with Joakim Gouda. The Georgia Bulldogs are not messing around, man. They is coming for the lunch money. After getting a little bit of flack for having the number 33 class, Georgia has locked in on the official visit season and has gotten commitments left and right. Today, earlier, you can see it on my channel, did a film breakdown on Gideon Tewu. You know, he committed to Georgia Bulldogs, and they got Joakim Gouda, who also recently visited for OV. So Georgia stays hot, and they get the number 2 linebacker in the country coming to obviously Athens in order to obviously play for them, right? So big time for them, and we're gonna break down everything that he had to say, right? And as you guys see, I'm not bluffing. He is the number 2 linebacker in the country. Here is obviously the graphic via Hayes Fawcett. Elite 2027 linebacker Joakim Gouda has committed to Georgia. Number 2 linebacker in 2027 Rivals 300 chose the Bulldogs over Florida, Texas, and Auburn. All glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. So there you have it right there, officially a Georgia Bulldog. But this is what he had to say in context. All right, this is via Dogs HQ. It felt like home. It felt perfect. It definitely meant a lot. You know, not only the number 3, but the number 3 at the inside linebacker position, right? So obviously the number 3 means a lot to Joakim Gouda and everything that obviously he wants to represent in B for the Bulldogs when he gets on campus, right? And it's an interesting story because Gouda was a guy that was not recruited very highly. Yes, things have changed, but you go back and you look at that sophomore campaign under head coach Maurice Allen previously for South Paulding. He kept telling us, okay, yo, I got a linebacker, right? And he went and he set his junior season on fire, right? He was making plays, staying in the backfield. We're going to break all that down here in just a second. But it's interesting to see a story of not really being talked about a lot, and then now being to this point where, oh yeah, now I'm going to Georgia. Now I'm playing for linebacker U that gets guys into the league, that plays at a high level, and now I'm going to obviously be one of those guys going forward for this program. That's massive. And if you're Georgia, you're continuing to land on elite prospects inside your state, right? You go and you look at some of the guys they've landed. We talked about Gideon. Yesterday was obviously Torian Rawlins, who from Mount Vernon. And today we talk about Joakim Gouda as well. So for Georgia, you're consistently landing on guys that you need in the state of Georgia, and you continue to dominate despite what's being said about, oh, it's another 3-star. Oh, this class is not good enough. You know, before December, Georgia's going to at least be in that top 10, right? And they're showing you that currently right now it's constructed, and they're not a team to mess around with. They're not a team that's going to play around with you. They're going to be ready to go, right? So this is a big time commitment, man. And for Georgia to land this, like I said, they nailed their OV season, and these recruits coming in feeling more comfortable. And I love too, they ingratiate some of the guys in the 2026 class that just got onto campus, and they include them in the OV's photos. They include them in the OV presence and the experience of the program. Not every program does that. You have some that do, but not every program gets the most recent commits to go ahead and be in those photos and be in those videos with these recruits. So Georgia continues to do it, and this is how they're landing top end guys. It's just they're making it to where you feel comfortable, you feel good, and you feel like it's like home, right? You're not leaving far from home. So obviously we know Gouda transferred to McEachern and go play for a team that should be into the Final Four this upcoming season in 7A. You know, you look at the total landscape, Buford's in there, right? You obviously go, you know, Valdosta, I think, is a team you have to obviously consider. You know, you definitely have to go, you know, Grayson, it should be in that conversation. McEachern should be in that conversation of teams that you have to consider. Carrollton's another one, right? So he's going to a team that's looking to get over that hump. He should be obviously one of those big time pieces, along with Casey Barner on the defensive side of the ball, right? But let's go ahead and without further ado break down his film. Okay, so we're gonna break down his film and give our honest thoughts and obviously everything we think that he can bring to the table. Hate loud cars. Hate loud cars. All right, here we go, y'all. So remember, he's gonna be in that maroon. So unnecessary. He's gonna be in that maroon and obviously black colors because he used to play at South Paulding. He just transferred to McCreation for those that are wondering. All right, so right here you see him play a little bit of coverage, right? So nothing too crazy. I think this might have been against Kennesaw Mountain, and I think this might be Chris Miller if I'm not mistaken. But see, you see, he tries to obviously escape, and then look at the closing speed for Gouda as he closes it down, and he made Chris feel it on that one. Big time shuck down to the ground. Hey, you better get down. I'm not here around to play with you. The same thing, playing that mic, this ball is going over here. So can Gouda get over here in enough time to close down that space? Boom. Goodness gracious, right? And you seeing what it takes to be a Georgia linebacker. You got to be physical, right? You got to go hit people in the mouth. And right here you go see, bomb, hits him in the mouth. You're going to feel it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to make sure that, hey, whenever you get that ball and I'm in your vicinity, I'm going to showcase my physicality, as you guys can see there. And then here, right, on special teams, right, just massive hit, just laying people out, right here. And he's going to go get this dude right here and completely lay him out, right? And that's important because it's the same thing. It's not easy to be that linebacker 1 or 2 early on at Georgia, but you had this type of film and this type of tape, right? Hey, I could be a contributor on special teams early on in my career as a freshman, and then I can rotate into that role of, okay, I'm going to be a linebacker that starts or plays a significant amount of time. Watch that. Bomb! Completely lays them out, right? First 3 plays, just hitting guys in the mouth, making you feel it. Hey, I ain't nothing to play with. Right here, playing a little bit of coverage, right? And then you see the closing speed. You know what I'm saying? Every single time, right? So right here, just waiting, and then boom, looking at him attack, go get the quarterback. Period. Right? Go get the quarterback. And then here, like it's gonna be a forced fumble. Let's see what we're seeing here. Massive hit. So he tries to cut in, and then look where his helmet is. Boom. Helmet is right on the ball. Y'all see that? Right here. See, Ford tries to go and cut. Helmet is on the ball. That's one of the best ways to get the ball loose. Helmet on the ball. And you see right there, it pops free. Right? And that's just being right place, right time, getting your helmet on the football. And then here, the versatility. Hand in the ground, playing edge rusher. Right? And you see right there, nothing crazy. Just the strength, the power, the lower body frame, right? Going head to head with this left tackle. And then boom, look at that push and drive he gets on him, pushes him down to the ground, and now he's gonna go get the quarterback. Right? Nothing crazy there, right? So again, if you Kirby and you're the linebackers coach, you feel good because I got a guy I can put in different spots, right? He can be a rush, right? Because remember, sometimes it's hard for kids to process, hey, I gotta do this, hey, I gotta do that, hey, I gotta do this, right? I gotta disguise coverage. But then when you have a guy that you can say, hey, just go make a play, hey, just go line up and go get a sack, right? You feel a whole lot better if you're a Georgia coach. Because that might be what it is this freshman year. And right there, you see the versatility. He could put his hand in the ground and go make a play. And then right here, another little blitz. Quarterback tries to get it out and just affect the passer. Right? See, unblocks, and then just disrupt the play entirely. All right, boom. Here's again, right here in the middle, playing that mic. All right, cool. This is going to be a little screen play right here. Can he blow this play up? Yes. Right in his tracks. And that's what these D1 programs want to see. You got to have the size of 6'3" to 225, but if you're slow, it's not going to work. This kid right here is moving fast like a bat out of hell, getting there and blowing up the play right in his tracks every single time. Right? So wait, and then boom, look at him go explode. Same thing I always tell players that ask me, right? So he's chopping his feet, go explode to go more. Explodes and stops him right in his tracks right there. Limits that gain to maybe a yard, if that. And then right here, boom, he sees it's a screenplay, good play recognition, and then just blow the play up, right? Watch his feet right here. Boom, boom, chop, chop. Okay, I see it. Go get him. Right? Quick, a little touch screen, and then watch him split in between here, and then make the play on the ball. Exactly what you want. All right, boom, here he is right here, right in that middle, right? Toss to his play, major hit, and I like what he does there, right? That's power on. That's a big boy he's trying to tackle right there. But boom, watch him get low, lower than a man, and then look at this wrap-up job that he does right here, right? Because this guy can bounce off that, but this told you he's a good shorthand tackler, going low and being able to get him down to the ground, going for the leg, right? Exactly what you want to see. A lot of guys don't wrap up. They get the big hit, don't wrap up, they bounce off it. Guys are too built now, lower body. You got to wrap up. And same thing here. Just get your nose in there, right? Completely disrupts the play. Crazy. Boom. Watch him go. He fills that gap in right here. Stick your head in there, and then boom, straight to the tracks. Another wrap-up tackle, get him down to the ground. Right? Love this film right here. This is against Kale, team that made the state semifinals last year, I believe, in 4A, if I'm not, no. What was Creekside? Creekside was 5A last year. Yeah, Creekside was 5A last year. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, they were 5A. Yeah. But this is Georgia Tech commit Mooney Gibson, 4-star. Right? Go meet him in the hole. Right? Be able to sip, and then boom, attack. And attacks him right there and gets him all the way down to the ground. Exactly what you want to see. And boom, here he is here, quarterback. Boom, just disruption, getting the sight line of the quarterback, right? Right read by the quarterback. He's like, okay, I'm going to be able to get over Joakim right here and be able to get over. Should have lofted it more, but Joakim just making a play, getting the batted ball right there. Exactly what you want to see. And then more Kennesaw Mountain tape right here. So you got a little bit of eye candy motion, but then they're going to have, see the stretch play that's going to probably hit over here. And look at that, straight to the ground, right? Explosive. Look how fast he moves. And then boom, he's right here in this open of the running back. And boom, hits him head on and takes him right down to the ground. So aggressive, fast, explosive, doing a little bit of everything. And then here just showing the special teams work. Hey, I can block PATs too. You know what I'm saying? I can make these plays. This is the kind of player I am. I don't play. This is what I do. This is how I specialize. Right there, good block shed, good open field tackle right there inside in the middle of that play. And then right here, looks like we got a little RPO game. Nice open field tackle again. And the same thing. You just see the aggression, right? Patient. Watch the patience right here by Gouda. Patient, attack. Patient, attack. All right, and here he is right here playing that mic, and then boom, looking to chop the feet, and then boom, go explode. Right? Help your teammates get him right down to the ground. His tackling form is elite to me. Right? How he chops his feet, how he gets low, how he gets lower to the lower center of gravity than the player. He's doing that on every single one of these plays, and he's wrapping up great. So whoever taught him that definitely showed him at a high level of how to do that. And right there, just reading the lane, the gap, helping your teammates explode. And another big time special teams play right here. Watch this. Boom. Right place, right time. Nice little interception, botch snap. And obviously the play is then on that after high school. Last play. Boom, good explosion again. Wrap him up down to the ground, man. So that's the type of player you're getting if you're a Georgia Bulldog fan, which I think is a very good player. A player that can do a little bit of everything, very versatile, can explode, can attack. I see why he's the number 2 linebacker in this class for Rivals. And I think he has a very, very, very bright future ahead. So, man, y'all know what to do, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hype up this video, man. Let me know if you guys want to see more like this in the future. All right, but Georgia Bulldogs red hot on fire right now with the latest commitment, man. 2 today. 4-star linebacker and a 3-star edge, man. Outstanding job by the Georgia Bulldogs. I'll see you guys in the next one, and make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till then, peace.